Welcome back to HARBRO Freight Quality Videos, Lowest Prices. And today we were worried for a minute. I was worried. Maybe some of you were worried. I was worried that the instant savings, that's what we have today. There was like a 2-day delay on these. Not sure why, but we'll find out right now as I go through them. If you find this useful, please consider liking and/or subscribing. And let's go ahead and jump right in with the new Harbor Freight pumpkin. It's that time of year. Maple leaves and pumpkins. Fall leaves, fall deals. $10 off of the Daytona 3-ton Super Duty. But let's look at it. These are going through October 30th. And if I've said it once, I'll say it again. Instant savings are the ones, some of my favorite deals in here, always. And they're the ones that allow a lot of stacking ability with the sales that'll be going on through the rest of the month. So we'll just keep that in mind. Let's jump in. Starting with Pittsburgh automotive plastic fastener kit, 240 piece, $13, 27% off. If you've done any work on your cars, probably with older cars, you lose these clips. You lose a bunch of them. I've lost a bunch of them. Even on my relatively newer 2018 car, I've lost a bunch. Anyways, solid. Get there. U.S. General alert peg type socket trays, 3-piece, available in 4 colors, $18, 28% off. Super solid. Vanguard, 50 foot by 14 and 3 gauge indoor-outdoor extension cord, $19.99, 13% off. Interestingly compared to Husky. And we have Pittsburgh, kind of alert, 1/2-inch drive impact socket set, 13-piece, 15% off, $17. Normally $20. We have the Bauer 7-amp 4.5-inch slide switch angle grinder for $27, 10% off. This would have been nice during the parking lot sale. Maybe that's why they held off, because this would have been an extra, 35% off or 25% off. Next, 5-foot 6-inch by 7-foot 6-inch all-purpose weather resistant tarp, $2.19, 26% off, only $3. Should be a $1 item, but I like to see it. Continuing, Merlin 3/8-inch by 50-foot rubber air hose, $20, 20% off, normally $25. Some Hardy pigskin leather work gloves, available in medium, large, or extra large, $4.49, 25% off, normally $6. Next, Warrior 1/8-inch to 3/4-inch number 1 titanium step drill bit, 13 steps. Number 2 titanium step drill bit, 6 steps, or the number 3 titanium step drill bit, 9 steps, $9. Normally $14, 35% off. Solid discount. We continue. More Pittsburgh flex head ratcheting combination wrench set, 5-piece. Your choice of either SAE or metric. This is why I love Pittsburgh, because for just ordinary, nothing crazy jobs, $22 and you get a 5-piece SAE or metric at 26% off, normally $30. Get it for $22, and this is a flex head ratcheting set. I love it. And it's lifetime warranty. So if it happens to break, you can get it replaced for life. Pittsburgh 15-pound capacity telescoping magnetic pickup tool, $4, normally $5, 20% off. Warrior titanium hex shank drill bit set, 13-piece, $6, normally $7, 14% off of that. Yukon clear stacking bin, large, $3, normally $4, 25% off. A Voyager, the 12-inch tool bag with 21 pockets, $4.99, normally $8, 37% off of that. Excellent. Discount. Tools sold separately. Don't miss the fine print. Next, another tarp, 8-foot 6 inches by 11-foot 4-inch all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, $6, normally $7, 14% off. And again, I think these were the ones that were tested on Project Farm, maybe a little bit bigger, but the blue ones held up surprisingly well compared to the extreme duty ones. So, hey, I trust Project Farm. You probably should too, or check out the video. It was very interesting. Ranger full coverage disposable protective suit, available in XL or XXL, $8, 27% off. Probably would make a great costume. Throw some red paint on it. Next, Quinn. Wow, look at this instant savings. Quinn lifetime warranty premium screwdriver set, 15-piece, $22. Normally $28, 21% off. And this it confirms for me the reason they held off, because this would have overlapped with the parking lot sale by like a day or two. And this would have been discounted an extra, 35% off on top of this 21% off discount. So that's definitely why they held back the instant savings. But 21% off in general is a solid get. And I like to see that in this instant savings. Warrior 6-inch, 9-inch general purpose bimetal reciprocating saw blade set, 15 piece for $12, 20% off, normally $15. We have some Vulcan Defender professional MIG welding gloves available in large or extra large, $19, $24, normally 20% off. You could make a Halloween costume out of some of these at a probably cheaper price than you'd get an actual Halloween costume. Get this Ranger disposable protective suit with some of these are probably a little bit pricey for a Halloween suit, but get some MIG welding gloves, get this 18-inch machete serrated blade, and if there's a welding mask in here, you're set. We continue because we digress. 9-foot by 12-foot disposable drop cloth for 99 cents, 50% off. Great deal there. These are dollar store prices. Icon alert in the instant savings, and boy am I liking this discount. Icon lifetime guarantee professional impact socket adapter set, 4-piece, $20, 39% off. Now $32.99 probably seems a little ridiculous, but it is Icon, so it is quality. It should be, but 39% off. Gotta dig it. And actually, one thing that we've forgotten is the midweek sale. The midweek sale, which is 30% off of anything $25 and under. So we'll go in reverse here. We're going to do an Uno reverse, and we're going to see any of these that should qualify. Again, this is 99% should qualify. Instant savings is just a new lower price, and the midweek deal is starting tomorrow, starting October 14th. So tomorrow and Wednesday, 30% off all items $25 and under. So let's play through the Uno reverse card. These should qualify. The 240-piece fastener kit, 30% off. US General peg type socket trays, 30% off. Vanguard indoor-outdoor extension cord, 30% off. Pittsburgh impact socket set, an extra 30% off. It's ridiculous. Not the Bauer, just over. Get the tarp for an extra 60 cents off, sub $2. Get the Merlin air hose for an extra $6 off. Get that for $14. Hardy gloves for an extra $1.20 off. Get that for $3.20. Warrior drill bits for an extra $2.70 off. Get that for essentially $7. The Flex head ratchet set for $21.99. Get that for an extra $6 off. Get that for about $15. Telescoping magnetic pickup tool for $4. Get that for an extra $1.20 off. This is insane. Titanium hex shank drill bit set, 13-piece for $6, 14% off. Get that for an extra $1.80 off. And we're catching up here. Get this 30% off. Tool bag for an extra $1.50 off. Get that for $3.50. That's ridiculous. Tarp Halloween costume, get that for an extra $2.40 off. The premium screwdriver set at $22. You're getting an extra $6, almost an extra $7 off for this Quinn premium screwdriver set. I really hope this stacks. In all the examples that I've had and people asking, it definitely stacks. Maybe one exception, but this makes tomorrow's sale even better. Warrior 6-inch, 9-inch general purpose bi-metal reciprocating saw blade set, $12. Save an extra $3.60. Let's get that for $8. Get these Vulcan gloves for basically $6 extra off, $13. Save an extra 30 cents for these. Icon alert. I know we already did this. Icon alert, you save an extra $6. Get these for $14. That's a steal of a deal if I haven't seen one. And now we're caught up. 50 caliber ammo box, $8. Get 30% off. Get an extra $2.40 off. Steal of a deal. Gordon, 18-inch machete to complete your Halloween costume. It's probably a little bit too real, actually. Don't use it as a Halloween costume. With serrated blades, $6, save an extra $1.80 off. So you're getting it for $4.20. Am I doing that math right? That's crazy. Pittsburgh's micro spring clamp set, 6-piece, save 30 cents on extra 30 cents on top of the 50% discount. Steal of a deal. I think these are all almost going to be steals of a deals if they're less than $25. Bauer carbide router bit set, 15-piece, $33. 13% off. Not great. Not terrible. But with the 30% off. Oh, wait, no, this doesn't qualify. Ha 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 ha. I have to hold my horses. Just 13% off. But a foam kneeling pad for those of you who are on your knees all the time. $5, 28% off. An extra 30% off is going to be an extra $1.50 off. So $3.50. Crazy. Warrior rotary tool accessories set, 276-piece, $15. Already 21% off, but on the next 2-day deal, get an extra 30% off, which is nuts. That's an extra $4.50. So get this basically for $10. Quinn, instant savings alert. Although it doesn't qualify for the $25 and under, still 12% off for $60.99. Haven't seen that before. Bauer, 5.3 amp half-inch by 18-inch band file belt sander for $45, 18% off. Merlin's air blow gun with extensions, 5-piece, 22% off, $7. But if you get it for the midweek sale at $7, save an extra $2.10. So get it down to $4.90. The Yukon 12-inch zipper utility pouch at $2, 33% off, save an extra 60 cents there. Another icon alert, although doesn't meet the other threshold, 22% off for the 2100 lumen LED rechargeable magnetic 77-inch extendable under hood floodlight for $70. Solid deal there. Then we have the Pittsburgh lifetime warranty tool set, 60-piece, $20, 20% off, normally $25. The Merlin dual head air chuck inflator gauge, 2-piece, $11, 15% off, but of course, you can get an extra 30% off. Pittsburgh's 12-inch ratcheting bar clamp spreader, spread them please, for $4.50, 10% off. An extra 30% would be about $1.35 extra off, so get them for almost $3. Franklin's 40-inch by 50-inch moving blanket for $4, 20% off. Get that for an extra $1.20 off. Crazy. Doyle alert, lifetime guarantee, 9.5-inch wire crimping tool, $15, 11% off. But an extra 30% off of this, save an extra $4.50. Get that essentially for $10. Instant savings, premium welding gloves for $6, 14% off, save an extra $1.80. The 18-inch long neck funnel for $2, 53% off. Get this for an extra 30% off, save 60 cents, get it down to $1.40. Pittsburgh's 3-inch C-clamp at $3.29. Story's the same. Get an extra 30% off the 17% discount already. Union Safe Company, 0.19 cubic feet electronic digital safe at $25. This is exactly the way to maximize your deal. If you're looking for a Union Safe Company electronic digital safe, it already has 10% off. So now it qualifies for that extra 30%. So save what? $2.50, $5, $7.50. So get this for essentially, what is that? $17. We have another Pittsburgh 4-inch C-clamp at $4, 16% off. The 2-inch by 12-inch red and white reflective stripes 10-pack at $4.50, 25% off. If you get it in the next 2 days, get an extra 30% off. Trim and molding tool set from Pittsburgh, 5-piece at $5.50, already 38% off. Take that extra 30% off. The 7-inch carpenter's pencil, our one and only. Sad to see that they cut it down from 69 cents, but I'm down to see 49 cents at 28% off. And for whatever reason, if you're looking to buy a pencil, get an extra 30% off of this. Should be an extra 15 cents off. Get it for 34 cents. Crazy. Then we have the Ranger foldable earmuffs, $6, 14% off. The Pittsburgh 6-inch torpedo level with magnetic strip, $2, 20% off. Ooh, just misses. Hercules 20-volt, 2-amp-hour lithium-ion compact battery, 33% off. That's a great deal. That's already a great deal. I wish it would have stacked, but $30 is not too bad. 33% off, normally $45. And then the Bauer 20-volt, 3-amp-hour high-capacity lithium-ion battery, 16% off, down to $49.99, normally $59.99, so save $10 there. Halfway through, I got super excited. I almost forgot the deals going on tomorrow and Wednesday. The midweek deal, 30% off all items, $25 and under, limit 5 in store only, ITC members only. Be a great time to become a member. You'll save your money probably on this sale alone. But anyways, are you as excited? This is why instant savings are amazing. They thought they could hold off on us during the parking lot sale by waiting 2 days, but the HARBROs are ready. Let me know what you're going to get. Let me know if you're as excited as I am. Happy Harbor Freighting, happy shopping. Are you going to go do you have your list ready for the next couple days? Let me know if you do. Let me know what you're going to get. Again, happy Harbor Freighting, happy shopping. Good luck out there. And as soon as I have some more deals, I will send them your way.